I will not do all the pairs, but I want to teach. Okay, I will not do many pairs, but I want to teach something critical today, right? Which will help every one of us to understand how to even day trade, how to even swing trade, or how to even do weekly cycle, depending depending on how you see it, right? Now, let me start like this. All right. What we call market structure is the basis on which the software was formed. Market structure simply means the skeleton part of the market. So in a buy market, we'll have something like this: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right? So now when market starts selling from these areas, it simply means market meets either a daily zone or 4-hour zone, like all these areas. Okay. In the same way, when market starts buying, it meets a daily zone or 4-hour zone, right? Now, one of the rules, one of the ways to know that we are done with the sell, we are about to have a buy, right? Which might not actually be a buy to either break this high, but a buy that will go up before sell continues, depending if the market is coming from a daily zone or 4-hour zone. One of the ways to know when to buy from a low is by the application of the Fibonacci retracement tool. Fibonacci retracement tool. So look at the tool here. I'll get the software. Let me just play chart. When you mark from the previous low to the new high, with the sending price down, market should come between 73 to 1. That should be area of interest when you have to be buying from. That's for a buy market. Now, if it's for a sell market, you will see you drop from the lower high to the lower low because market is always selling from the lower high. Remember, you sell high, you buy low. Okay? So the rule still the market must come between 73 to 1 level. Right? So now let's get down to practicality today. I took a trade today. I did not call the trade in the group, but I took this trade. CHF JPY buy. I took this buy. Now, for basically two reasons. Number one, I did take the swing goal, just a day trade, Number one, we are on daily. Look at daily. Can you see that daily has broken above this resistance? Check it out. It has gone above. Now, if you do like this is resistance. Okay, sorry. This is the high. Market has gone above this high and have closed above the high. Right? So selling this guy is dangerous because it has closed above the high. Now, by tomorrow, if today closes above, here will turn to support. It will just turn to support here. So I know that in as much as RSI is above 70, right? The only condition for this market to sell is when we have 4 hours divergence. That's the third touch. Let me show you. This is 1. This is 2. So we're going to have the next divergence here. What is divergence? The market is making higher price movement, and RSI is making lower price movements. Right? That's called divergence. So let me show you. Now you might be asking me, why didn't I pick here? This high and this high are equal. Right? So that's why you have the first divergence. I cannot pick here as second because if you drag this guy up, they are equal. So we have the third divergence here, this high, drag it up, market made a higher price. Right? So we're going to have the third leg when you have a higher price now, higher than last week high, right? Then we have something like this. That's what I'll be looking for a sell on this pair. So I just took that quick buy for one reason, which I've showed you. And 4 hours is actually my main reason. Market came with 50% resistance, right? So what do? I simply went to 1 hour time frame. So in 1 hour time frame, we will have this simple market structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Do you see it? So we're having this what? This higher low. You got the point? So now, why am I talking about Fibonacci? It helps you to validate the strength of that zone. Okay? Now, I bring my Fibonacci from this point to this high. Right? Market came to exactly 73 level and 78. Okay? And you see, it's on a zone, which means this zone is valid based on this swing point, higher high, higher low, higher high. This should be the next higher low for a new higher high. This low is valid. Okay? Now, what do I do? Because it's valid, and if you go to 1 hour time frame, which we're in 1 hour, this low is actually at 35, right? But my entry point, because I have marked the low, if you watch the trading principle in the video where I explain M30 entries, page 1 M30, I went to M30, and at M30 we have price at 30 RSI. So I waited for my alert to come, and I took this straight stop loss, 19 pips, and I left around here, 63 pips. That's simple day trading. Simple day trading, right? Even though today is Monday, I just took that picture, right? Now, that's the same thing I'm also looking at for on GBP okay? This buy, okay? Though I'm on this buy, right, I will show you the same thing. This, why I'm introducing this Fibonacci, is just to show you the principle on which the software was built on, right? So following Fibonacci, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So this is what? Higher low for what? A new higher high, right? Now, if you bring up Fibonacci and you are drawing Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, market actually came to 1.83. And that's the zone. That's the 1 hour. That's the 1 hour zone. RSI is already at what? 30. That's a clean trade for me. Are you getting me? Clean trade. Now, what do? I will just simply went to M15 because this is just simply the trading, right? M15, and I got an alert here. That's the alert. I took this trade, stop lossing, right? And I expect this market to buy at least to this area. Why this area? Let me show you why the area. Remember 1 hour? 1 hour is coming from what? 30, right? At 30. So by the time price buys to this L1, right? 1 hour should come to 50 or above before any further sell will happen. Okay? That's why my take profits actually this this area. This L1. Okay, this week area. That's my take profit. Right? So now, why am I teaching this? Right? I will do a personalized video, not this kind of class. Personalized video why I'm on my own. I explain this whole concept to you. It will help you in your analysis. Now, the same thing goes to when I called this what is it called? SND buy last week. Right? GBP SND buy. Right, good. When I called this buy last week, if you bring your Fibonacci, watch the movement. Higher high, higher low, higher high, So market is retracing what? To form a higher low or a new higher high. This guy will break here. It's going to come up here. Right? Based on market structure, which I just explained now. But like I said, I will still do a detailed video, and send to us to watch. So you see, when market came, if you draw a Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, you will see that that market came into 89 fib level. And that 89 RSI is already around 33. And it's on a valid zone. That's why I saw the trade, right? And we took the trade. Now, someone else is also on this sell. Somebody is on this sell based on the same market structure. Let me show you. Lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Somebody saying I'm going to sell from here. Now, they are right, but that is not the long-term event. Somebody sold by virtue of breaking Fibonacci from this high to this low. Let me do this. Right? So what do they do? When market came to its 9 level, it's on a zone, they sold. Yes, they are correct. But this is not going to be a swing trade. Do you know why? Let's go to daily. So you can see, because it's very important to understand structure. Right? Let's go to daily. Sorry. I will even show you weekly. Let's go to weekly. Good. So you see on weekly, price went down as 53 on a zone, right? On a zone. And if you watch, there has been consistent rejection in this area, in that weekly zone. Each time price comes there, it goes inside, goes inside, goes inside, goes inside, right? Which means the 50% retracement is having effect on weekly. That's one. Then let's come to daily. Sorry. If you look at daily, sorry. If you look at daily, let me remove this thing. Yeah, good. Daily is coming from this point, 36, sorry, 37, right? And it's a valid zone. And this is verified. Remember, verified is more stronger than what? Untested. Right? So there is need for this guy to push up. Now, if I show you normal plain chart analysis, let me show you normal plain chart analysis. GBP, what page down? GBP let me show you. So you see, it's just normal breakout and retest that we have there. GBP okay, good. GBP. So let me remove everything. Let's go to weekly first. So on weekly, we have the weekly zone. On daily, we have market was on that zone, right? Lower low, lower high. We do not have a lower low, we do not have a higher high. So we have changed movement. We are going to have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, basically. So what we see happening here is simply breakout and retest. And if I should drag this zone now to this point, what do you see? Do you see that market broke both this high, this high, this high, right? Broke it. This, what we have here is a retest. Okay? So each time we have high, 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 and market breaks it, with a long candle, I have explained it before, with a long candle, there must be a retest of that zone broken and the buy continues. Okay, so if you look at that zone that was broken, you will see a long candle. Please, brethren, do you see that long candle? This long candle. So what we have is a retest, right? And the buy will continue. That's the simple truth. And if you watch, there is more space above than below. There is more space. Let me show you. See spaces now. What they call FVG. There is spaces here. More space above than below. Because at below, market always cover up. This time we have, see now, it broke this high. This guy broke these highs. There are tests. Breaking these highs. There are tests. Right? So it's going on. So for me, what do I normally do? I use Fibonacci as an extra tool to validate my zones. Right? So let's do an example again. Let's do an example of which pen? Tell me any pair of a choice. Let me know. Just call any pen. I won't be doing randomly. Do you have any pair of your choice I can analyze? Okay, let me use
Grafton card, sir.
Huh?
Grafton card. Grafton card.
Okay.
Grafton card.
Okay, GDP card. Okay, let's do UJ. USD JPY. It's simple. It's a buy market now. Let's do it. See it here. How do I know it's a buy market? Simple. Market structure. So let's move. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're going to have a higher low. How do we know the higher low area? Now, you put your Holy Ghost. Please mute yourself now. Thank you.
So me?
You put your Fibonacci from this low to this high. Right? So what do you see? You see the zone it came to is valid area. This is verified area at 73 to 78 level. And H4 have yellow box. That is why last week I was telling myself this pair will buy you, even though this pair took us out. Right? I know it will buy, and it will buy this week. Do you get? So this guy is already on a valid buy area. So what should be my response? I simply move to H, draw my zones like this. I mark the zones. Right? Now on H4, today is Monday. I will not go to MTAT. Why am I going to MTAT? Today is Monday and market is inside H4 zone. You get? You know, just break them now. So I go to MTAT, just like the way we took AED in some last 2 weeks. When market came to H4 zone on Monday, we took that back. Right? MTAT. So that's my entry here. You see it? Stop loss below. And we're already up 31 pips. So now the software is built based on those Fibonacci retracements, based on market structure, right? So when you come to the market, if you see a zone, maybe you are trying to dash the zone, mark your Fibonacci retracement, and if it falls in line in that 73 to 100 level, it's a valid zone. You can take your trade from there, right? From M30, from M15 or H1. Though personally, I like taking trade from H1 and M30. I only go to M15 when price is actually on a one hour zone. Right? 1 hour zone, I just go to M15 and I take my trade. Right? So now, see again, somebody asked GDP card. Let's do GDP card. GBP card. Where is that thing? Sorry, let me find it, please. GBP card. Okay. Sorry. GBP card. All right, so we are here. Now, GBP card. Now, if you go to weekly, let's do. If you go to weekly, you will see that weekly is actually targeting what? 70 level. Right? That's one. If you go to daily, daily is yet to come to 70 level. That's two. Though it's still in this, it's still in daily zone. right? But now go to 4 hours. So in 4 hours, see in 4 hours, we have a break of an old high. Market broke this high, right? So this was a retest. Market broke this high. See that long candle now? So this sell is a retest for more back. Are you getting me? In as much as it's coming from 70, but you will not rule away the fact that this is a old high that was broken by the market. A retest, right? I actually have a buy on this pen, but I've been quite busy this morning. So a retest, what will I do? I know say it retest this 4 hour zone. Now, if I should draw this zone manually by myself, I will show you how I will draw it. GBP card, where is that done? I have a buy from this area. Yeah, see my buy. I'm not inside though, because you can take this buy, Sha. You can, if you have, my spread is too much on this spread, so I left it. So look at it. If I should draw this thing now, myself, look at, please zoom. Do you see that long candle? This long candle. Which high did it break? This long candle broke all these highs here. Do you see it? And I've already taught you guys, each time a long candle breaks a high, old high, see, the long candle broke all these highs here. That's why when you come to the software on 4 hours, you can see it has plotted turncoat support for you and is in the base of that long candle, right? So what I have done, I just moved to H1. Now on H1, I'm looking for my zone, right? Because today is Monday. Okay, on H1, I'm looking for my zone. So on H1, I found 2 zones, 2. The first one is here. And this first one is in alignment with 4 hours. 4 hour zone. Okay? Second one is here. Second one is here. Okay? That's second one. Right? So, for me, the only reason why I will take this buy is just one reason. One reason. Outside what I've analyzed is because if you watch in Asia, Asian market sold massively and still sold in London to come to the London base on 1 hour zone. If you watch the trading principle, where I talk about 1 hour zone and 30 minutes. So you see, market came to this 1 hour zone, and also we have a yellow box in that 1 hour zone. So I can risk it, right? For day trade, not swing. I'm not looking for 200 pips. So I'm looking for probably 40, 50 pips, and I'm out. So what would I have done? I have marked that daily, that 1 hour zone. I go to MPAT for entry. So let me do this. So 1 hour zone marked. M30 for entry. So M30 is here. Alert has not come. Yes, no alert yet. So I'll wait. But if you risk it, if you enter trade, let's say you enter here. You enter here. Your stop loss is just below here. We should be around how many pips? I don't know. Let me check. From here to here. 32 pips. Right? So it's not much for me to risk. Right? And my take profit will be back to this verified area, this zone here. 78 pips. Do you get? So that's why I'm taking this trade. Though I'm not inside it, but I have a buy on it, right? Based on the trading principle, markets came to that 1 hour zone, 1 hour zone, and also is inside the 4 hours breakout and retest. See that long candle. See that long candle. How do I zoom this thing? See that long candle here. You see it. So price simply retrace back into it. See it here. Right? So we're going to be an upward push on lower time frame back here before any further sell. That's how I see it. Okay, so you need to watch that the trading principle course I explained yesterday side. Okay, though for the safest part for me is just simply wait for the market to come back to this conclusion. If you wait for it to come back to this conclusion, by so doing, RSI will come back to 50. So it's a much stronger base to strike. That's for me. But it's worth risking from that M30 I showed you. Right? It's worth risking. Okay. So that aside, so what I have basically this week, right? What I have basically this week is just Euro USD, GBP USD, sells, right? That's what I have basically this week. And I also have Euro CH, this trade. I have this Euro CH, Euro SND buy. This guy is a buy, right? And I think I explained it in our last video last week, but they have been delaying. Okay, why is he a buy? Watch it. Go to daily. So on daily, we are moving from verified, right? And we are going to verify. But if you see here, market broke old highs. By what? Long candle. So we have a retest. So if you go to 4 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame, that's what we have here. So we have, you see, we have market breaking these zones by this long candle here. And we have that retest inside. Verify support, right? And this guy is going to buy. So what I did last week, I was on this trade, but it was dancing, was to mark the beginning of support and the ending, move to M30, right? My major work is to be looking for buy opportunities within this area. So I have the first one here, first buy, second buy, and we have the third buy. So this guy is a buy, okay? Euros is a buy. So even if you buy now, at 1.9344, your stop loss should be 1.9272. That should be your stop loss. Okay. Please, any other question? Ask. We have 9 minutes to go.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On that great bit GA that is just analyzed, sir. Repeating card.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you look at the 4 hours, there is a confirmation on 4 hours.
Yes.
And if he has not obeyed that confirmation, because at times one may be confused that when there is a confirmation, maybe one can continue to sell. Okay. But with your analysis now, that means that even he has not obeyed the confirmation.
Remember, it's from weak. We say we don't take trade from weak resistance. Anything weak on lower time frame, we don't take trade from it. Do you understand?
All right, sir.
Yes. Okay, anything weak from 4 hours down, don't take trade from on it.
Okay.
Right, but if it's from daily and above, we can take trade, yes.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I'm making a promise. I'm going to do a detailed video where I explain this Fibonacci in a much more detailed manner. Right?
That would be lovely, sir. That would be lovely concerning Fibo, sir.
Yeah, I will do it. So you will see how I built the system. It works on that person. Right?
Okay.
I will do it. All right. So any other question?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Kindly let us analyze a card. A card.
That's a card. AUD card. How what it mean? You mean AUD card? Help me now. Let me know what they're saying. You mean AUD card?
Yes, Australian Canadian. Australia Canadian.
Okay. AUD card is a buy you. Don't go say that market that guy. See now.
Hey.
See market structure now. You don't ignore market structure. What I just explain now. All right. See market structure. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So what we have here is higher low for a higher high. Do you get? So if you bring your Fibonacci from this point, this low, to this low, to this high, markets came into 89 fib level on a verified zone. And you cannot be taking trade from a weak resistance on H4. Are you getting me? You can't be taking trade on a weak resistance. So I won't enter this sell. Unless you are trying to sell on lower time frame, maybe M30 by virtue of marking the weak zone on H4, you mark the weak zone and you move to M30 and look for a sell within that area, something like this, just a quick sell, right? Something like this from here down or from here down, right? But looking for a swing sell, I won't look for it because one, H4 is on a weak zone, okay? Even though daily, you see, daily not even day is zone set. And this daily, remember, this daily is coming below 30 at 23. It never get to 70. You get. So all these things doing now is to get to what? 70. Are you getting me? So I won't look for a swing sell on AUD card. I will just look for a buy opportunity. But that buy might come based on weekly cycle. Okay? On weekly cycle, I will just take a buy. Okay. Any other thing?
Notice, sir.
Okay. But what I explained is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will make a video, like I said, I will make a video explaining what I just taught today in a much detailed manner, right? To help us. Okay, all right. So God bless you. Sorry, let's do finally SND card, the one I sent in the group. Abame Salabush. SND card. Yeah. Okay. Why are we taking this buy? This sell, I mean. Market is on a daily zone, right? So that's 4 hours zone. Do you see proven? Do you see proven zone? Proven, right? And I said proven is the strongest, right? Do you see it? So market is on daily zone and on 4 hours it's on proven zone. That's why I call this trade. Okay? That's why I call this trade. So we are going to go down to
Using sir, for that sell, if you're using Fibonacci, how can we determine the next level using Fibonacci?
Which next level?
For the sell,
It's on the sell now. You mean for take profit or what?
Yes, sir.
No, hold this trade. It's coming down to this week's support.
Okay, sir.
So you see the 4 hours on proven resistance, right? That's why you're selling, because it's unproven, the strongest. So I frame myself from that area, right? Go to M30, find your confirmation here, and we are going down for the week. H1 also should have confirmed as H1 sell here on verified. You see it? So daily valid zone, 4 hours proven, day 1 hour verified. Right? It's a good trade, not when I'm taking trade from weak area. Weak is weak. Okay? All right. Okay, any other question? No. All right. God bless you guys. See you next time. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Have a wonderful day. God bless.
And you too. Thank you,
I'll make the video available for us to go and watch in the YouTube channel. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. God bless you.